All right, thanks, Katie. It's a first to benefit the Neurosurgery Department of Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center, and it's to raise money and to spread awareness of a brain malformation called Chiari malformation. Please welcome to the Morning Extra, Leanne Fitzpatrick, founder and CEO of the Neurosurgery Fitzpatrick Chiari Research Fund, and Paul Justice. Good to see you both.
Good to see you.
Okay, so first, it's not something that a lot of people have heard about. So what is Chiari? Explain that to us.
Arnold Chiari is basically where the base of the brain, the cerebellar tonsils, are hanging through the opening at the base of the skull, and they are putting pressure. The tonsils create an increased pressure in the brain, and they put pressure on the spinal cord.
So what are some of the side effects? How would you detect that somebody would have this malformation?
Children with it have debilitating headaches. They have a very difficult time sleeping. They can have a difficult time speaking, eating, walking.
So is this something that can be detected through an MRI?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That is really, typically when they suspect it, they will start with a head CT to look, which is a CAT scan of the head. And then if the CAT scan of the head shows that the cerebellar tonsils are lying a little bit low, then they will order an MRI, which is a more definitive picture.
And I think we have some pictures, if we can show the viewers, because it will help us to understand a little bit. But what is rare is that 2 of your 4 children had this malformation. And how was it detected for them? Because they were young, right?
Yeah, my oldest son, Jacob, when he was diagnosed, was 14 months old, and my second son, Dylan, was 9 months old when he was diagnosed. Jacob, my oldest, actually had an incidental finding, which is how the majority of Chiari malformations in kids are diagnosed. He fell out of a crib, and he hit his head, and I took him to the emergency room, and then the Chiari journey started for us. Hindsight is always 20/20. You know, he was a very difficult child to feed, to sleep, did not really speak early on. So then he was diagnosed, and his herniation was so severe that surgery was required. And then my second son, Dylan, we had an idea of what to look for.
Sure.
They had kind of told us, you know, it's not really common to see it in other siblings, but it's still such a new diagnosis that we're still learning every day.
Absolutely. So Paul, it's why you're having your first event, to get the name out there. I had never heard of it before. Maybe it can help some parents that are seeing some of these symptoms that you've described, and so you have a big event coming up. Tell us about that.
It's Cause We Celebrate. It's in Leaping Lizard in Covington, Kentucky. We're going to have 8 bands there, state song, the sundresses, the guitars, the instruction, the sweep, lackluster, Playfully Yours.
And so it's open to the public. You're inviting them down. You want to raise awareness. You want to gather funds. This all goes back. Does children see a lot of these malformations? Are they seeing a lot of cases?
They've seen over 1,000 cases, and they operate typically between 30 and 40% of those that they see. So yeah, it's as technology is growing and we have the ability to do MRIs on children more, it's becoming more diagnosed, more defined.
Your boys are older.
They are.
Doing well?
They are.
And sometimes it takes more than one surgery.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Every case is different.
All right. Leanne, Paul, thank you so much. Of course, you can find out, there's the information of the event. It is Saturday, August 27th. Of course, we'll have that on our website as well at fox19.com. More on the X to come in just a moment. We'll be right back.